After an extremely long, depressing year of failures, underperformances, injuries, trading away players, missing out on big free agents, the time has finally come to put the past in the past. The World Series is now over, and the offseason, it has begun. It is time for the Blue Jays to rewrite their future and do what they need to do to save this franchise. Of course, if they're able to. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Blue Jays Today. In this one, we're going to be covering what you as Blue Jay fans need to be looking out for this offseason, including some pretty important dates that you should mark on your calendar. But before we begin, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Blue Jays Today, as we're releasing daily news and content here on Blue Jays Today. So as of today, the Blue Jays can go out and start making trades with other teams. Yay, that's very exciting, because the Blue Jays, they're going to have to do a lot of roster reconstruction in order to get this team back into a competitive atmosphere. And as well, all of the current Blue Jays who are under expiring contracts are now official free agents. However, those free agents can only negotiate with the Toronto Blue Jays until November 4th. And if you don't know already, the only player the Blue Jays actually have under an expiring contract is Ryan Yarbrough. So the Blue Jays have until November 4th to see if they want to offer Ryan Yarbrough a contract extension, or they could offer him a qualifying offer of $21 million. But I highly doubt the Blue Jays are going to do either, and they're definitely not going to offer him a qualifying offer for $21 million. So effectively, at 5 p.m. at November 4th, Ryan Yarbrough will become a free agent to the rest of the MLB, but that's also good news for the Toronto Blue Jays, because all the other free agents are opened up to the Toronto Blue Jays. So that means the Blue Jays could actually go out and start signing free agents right then and there. However, don't expect too many free agent signings this early into the offseason. You might see a couple little ones here and there, but a lot of the big name players like Juan Soto or Corbin Burns, they're probably going to negotiate in the market a little bit, drive up their value, and they might sign a little bit later down the line. After a few weeks on November 19th, the Blue Jays will then have to determine who are they going to protect in the Rule 5 draft. Essentially, the Rule 5 draft was designed to get players who are being bogged down in other teams' minor league systems a chance to play on a major league roster. And for this year, college players that are drafted no later than 2021 and high school players drafted no later than 2020 are eligible for the Rule 5 draft unless they are placed on a team's 40-man roster. And when is the Rule 5 draft? Well, it's on December 11th, but I don't expect the Blue Jays to be involved in that, looking to get other players from other teams, because they have a lot of guys that they need to protect with their 40-man roster. The next date you're going to want to remember is November 22nd, the non-tender deadline. This is the deadline where the Blue Jays have to offer all of their pre-arbitration and arbitration players a contract. And if they don't, they will be non-tendered and they will become free agents. This is pretty big considering how many pre-arb and arbitration players the Blue Jays actually have on their roster, including one big name, Jordan Romano. Romano is entering his final year of arbitration with the Blue Jays and is expected to get $7 to $9 million in this final year. But the big argument against offering Romano that type of deal is his health concerns for 2025. And if the Blue Jays do decide to non-tender Jordan Romano, that opens up a little bit more money so they can go and spend it elsewhere. Now, a day that we all need to circle on our calendars, and especially Blue Jay fans, is December 10th. The draft lottery. In years past, the draft lottery didn't mean much to Blue Jay fans because we were always winning games and going to the postseason, but this year, oh boy, does it mean a lot. The Blue Jays currently have the 5th best odds to get the #1 overall draft pick in 2025, a 7.48% chance. We did not lose 88 games this season to not get a chance for the #1 overall pick. So guys, if you're here, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be going live and covering the entire draft lottery, and we hope to God we get the #1 pick. And finally, the biggest offseason move that you're probably all wondering about: when the heck can the Blue Jays extend Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? Hey guys, time for a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video. Hit your picks and knock it out of the park with Betway. Scan the QR code down below or click the link in the description to join the action. Available in Ontario only, must be 19 years older to participate, and guys, please bet responsibly. Now, back to the content. Well, my friends, that date is literally right now. The Jays could start the negotiation process with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. right now. So Ross Atkins, if you're out there, time is a ticking, and get this done as soon as possible. If it's not done, we got a lot of problems ahead. Overall, guys, this offseason is officially underway, and there's a lot of things that the Blue Jays need to do in order to get back on track for 2025. And of course, we're going to be covering all the latest breaking news, rumors, trades, and free agent signings here on Blue Jays Today, so hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And as always, guys, go Jays go!